We went to Kobe Steakhouse.
Japanese steakhouse.
It's a Japanese steakhouse. It does the hibachi. They do the hibachi there.
They do the hibachi.
I almost said Hitachi. I was like,
it does the Hitachi.
We went to a Japanese steakhouse and had hibachi, and I forgot how much I loved Japanese food.
So much so that you left it all there.
Well, I couldn't, like, I was about to explode. I couldn't finish all that food. I'm not you.
I ate all my food.
I'm surprised.
I ate all the food, plus 3 rolls of sushi.
I'm surprised you didn't eat all my food, too.
Plus like a gyoza.
What all did you get? What kind of sushi did you get?
Well, they had a 3 rolls for like $10 or something. I got a California roll, a shrimp tempura roll, and a tuna avocado roll. They told me that even though that the tuna avocado roll was on the menu, that I couldn't have the tuna avocado roll because it wasn't part of their special, even though it was in the special.
They said it was a special?
Yeah. So I had 2 shrimp tempura rolls and a California roll.
Yeah.
And I used the gyoza sauce.
Oh yeah?
With the rolls. Oh yeah.
How was that?
Better than just regular soy sauce. And I ate all the wasabi because wasabi is the best sabi.
So we went and did that, and now we're going to dive for the rest of the day. I don't know, like, if anyone watching this is keto and you cheat, sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't happen, but you can have really negative side effects by like crippling stomach cramps, and you can basically go back into keto flu, which can really suck. So make sure if you do decide to cheat, you keep your electrolytes up because you will feel a lot better. Make sure electrolytes are a huge thing on the keto diet, and a lot of people don't realize just how little they drink until their body is...
Yeah, some people have no idea.
I drink a lot of water.
Now you do.
Yeah, I never used to drink a lot of water. Now I do. So we're going to Sprouts now because I want to get some of the Lily's chocolate chips to make a recipe, hopefully sometime next week.
And I get to be the guinea pig.
He's gonna be the guinea pig. Well, you've had it before. It's the keto chocolate chip cookies.
Yeah, they're good.
Yeah, those are really good. They actually taste like a soft baked cookie, not healthy. So I tried cutting up a Lily's bar and making them.
How healthy has a taste? It's a bad taste. What is this, healthy food? Ah, God!
Dude.
Give me the pound of sugar.
Right? People need that sugar sometimes. But I tried cutting up a Lily's chocolate bar and putting it in with the cookies, and it did not work out. Like, you need the chips. And they also have Lily's significantly cheaper here at Sprouts. And they usually have sales too. What are you doing? He's playing peekaboo with the camera. What are you doing?
That's the camera.
What? All of it will be done. Not right now. I don't know if you're gonna have.
Right there.
I just look.
I'm making it hot for you.
Look.
Hey. Oh yeah. Yeah, okay, dude. Having that, bro. Everybody like, hey, bro. Hey, bro. Out. There you go, guys.
You want more fire? Here. Stop playing and eat your food. Stop. Want to try some chicken? That was bad again. And we cheated again. Well, I cheated again. Hey everybody. I feel so bad. I have not vlogged for like a week and a half because life has been actually insane. I think I mentioned in one of my last vlogs that I haven't even edited yet because things have been so nuts, that the kids were sick. Ivy got hurt at school, hurt her leg. Arthas and Nova both had ear infections and colds and sinus mess, and that was one thing after another. And then Ivy went to her mom's, got a stomach bug, came back. Thankfully didn't give the stomach bug to anyone else. Everyone's still in the clear, but I'm still super paranoid about it. And that leads us to today. Today has been a nightmare. So Nova had a checkup since it had been 2 weeks since she had been to the doctor for her ear infection and cold and everything. So she had a checkup for that, and thankfully she's in the clear. The ear infection is gone and we don't need antibiotics or anything anymore. Arthas actually has one of his ear tubes dislodged and it's stuck in his ear canal. They have put him on antibiotic drops to see if that either helps the tube come out or cleans it up. They said he has a whole bunch of dried blood in his ear that's probably irritated from the tube falling out. And if his ears are still bothering him on Monday, they told us to make an appointment with the ENT that did the procedure to see if he wants to take the tubes out, if he wants to put new tubes in, leave tubes out completely. The tube process has been horrible because he also had a big surgery when he got the tubes put in. He had adenoids taken out and he had something called a supraglottalplasty where they actually trimmed his larynx because he was having issues with breathing. And so that's when he got the tubes in, and he was having 2 ear infections a month before all that happened. But he's only had 1 ear infection since that procedure. So I'm really hoping that he just doesn't need tubes anymore and the ear infections are gone forever. Nova just got over her 2nd ear infection ever, so I'm really grateful that she didn't follow in his footsteps. So we went back to the doctor today. That all happened. And then as I was getting Nova ready to go to the doctor this morning, Arthas was playing with his Shopkins like he normally does, and he had dropped a Shopkin in the trash can. And I told him, you know, the trash can, it was basically an empty trash can, so it's not like it was full of dirty diapers and trash and everything. It had a trash bag and a shopping bag in it. So I told him to go and get his Shopkin out of the trash can. Side note, I have to lock my bedroom door every time because that little guy knows where all the Easter presents are and keeps helping himself to surprise eggs. Anyways, so this morning he had dropped a Shopkin in the trash can and there wasn't a whole lot of trash or anything in there, so I told him to get his Shopkin out of the trash can, and he found a Dollar General bag. Well, it was Ivy's Dollar General bag from Valentine's Day, and he knew that she had candy in that bag at one point. So him being a curious 3.5-year-old rips into the bag and goes, "Oh, where's Ivy's candy?" So he pops it open and I hear, "Ew, Ivy's hair." I look and see what he's talking about, and apparently Miss Ivy has decided to take it into her own hands to cut her hair once again. About a year ago, maybe a little over a year ago, she was mad and had a knot in her hair, and she decided to just cut the knot out of her hair. and she had like and then she decided to cut her bangs too, and she had like bangs like here and a big chunk missing out of the back of her hair. It was a mess. And so this is what I find in her trash can, is a nice big chunk of her hair. She wants her hair cut up to her ears, and we told her that we would talk about it. And you know, she's got hair like about 4 or 5 inches down her, like almost to her shoulder blades right now, and cutting off that much hair is a really big decision, and if you don't like it, there's not really any going back from it. So we've told her that, you know, she has to really think about this decision, cutting that much hair off. You know, we're not going to just do it immediately, and I wanted her to sleep on it, think about it for a while before we make that decision, because I understand it's hair and it just grows back, but you know, she's in 5th grade, kids can be mean, and if she doesn't like it or anything, I don't want her to make a decision she's gonna regret. I would rather cut a little bit off and slowly work up that way, and cutting a few inches off at a time, and you know, stopping where she's gonna be happy and everything, without it cutting it all off, hating it, being the end of the world, and having to live with it every day. So we haven't rushed, but we're kind of worried that she decided that since she really wanted her hair cut that short now, that she just went ahead and cut her hair. So it's gonna be interesting when she comes home from school, because I trusted her with the scissors because Nova was sleeping in the living room, and I have put, Nova's been sleeping in her pack and play in the living room lately because Nova and Ivy share a bedroom, and with Ivy being sick with a stomach bug, I really did not want Nova catching it, so I had Nova sleeping in the living room. Well, Nova ended up just falling asleep in the living room yesterday, and if I've learned anything in my years of being a parent, once the baby's asleep, you leave the baby alone. So I told Ivy to go work on her bracelets in her bedroom, and she took a pair of scissors, and apparently in that timeline, she decided to cut her hair too.
Mommy?
We're all pissed.
Mommy?
What?
I want Kinder Joy.
You want what?
I want Kinder Joy.
You want a Kinder Joy?
Yeah.
Then eat your lunch.
Eat on.
But I'm gonna at least try and get this living room tidied up because it's a mess, and I want to get a bunch of stuff done outside before Easter so we can do an Easter egg hunt outside. But our grass is getting really long, and I'm kind of worried there might be some snakes in there.